This is Autoline Daily, the show dedicated to enthusiasts of the global automotive industry. Today is the day when the U.S. tax credits to buy an EV expires. Lucid already announced it will continue to offer customers the full $7,500 rebate, and now GM and Ford are doing the same thing. Well, sort of, and wait until you hear how they're doing it. Reuters reports that GM Financial and Ford Credit, which are the captive finance arms of the automakers, are making the down payments today on EVs that their dealers already have in inventory. By making that payment now, before the credit expires, it qualifies those vehicles for the $7,500. Then dealers can offer leases that already have the $7,500 credit baked into them. GM and Ford say that they've already cleared this with the Internal Revenue Service and that this will soften the blow of the credits going away, or at least for those EVs that are already in inventory. We've got some future product intel on Tesla. Auto Forecast Solutions says that the Cybercab will go into production in April of 2026 at the company's Gigafactory in Austin, Texas. That's about a month and a half earlier than previously reported, and the production run will last until May 31st of 2031. The two-seat autonomous Cybercab is being built on what Tesla calls its Gen 3 platform under the program code W68. Speaking of Tesla, it's not the only automaker building rockets that can blast off, then return to base, landing standing up. Honda is doing it too. It successfully landed one of its own rockets back in June. The rocket only went up 300 meters, or almost 1,000 feet, but Honda is still in the test stage. It says the next step is to power its reusable rocket with reusable fuel. Ford CEO Jim Farley has said that the digital experience that will kick off in its new $30,000 electric pickup truck is unlike anything that's been offered in the US or China to date. Google and CarPlay sound like they'll be part of its digital experience, and on a recent podcast with The Verge, Farley said that Ford is even considering using Apple as an all-in-one software solution. He said he doesn't think the company can, quote, design an experience that's going to displace your phone. However, Farley didn't like the execution of the next-gen version of CarPlay called CarPlay Ultra. Ford wants to offer services like automated driving or trip planning on top of the Apple experience. But as of right now, it sounds like Apple wants to control all of those features too. And Farley says if that's the case, that the company would have a, quote, rough time because the digital experience gets too messy. On top of those comments, the Ford CEO also had some interesting things to say about how that truck will look. Quote, our first body style will be a pickup, but it's not really a pickup. I would say it's a new silhouette. Farley goes on to talk about having more room than a Toyota RAV4, not including the better frunk. That has us wondering if this could be like a crossover with a pickup truck bed on the back. But let us know what you think in the comments.
Hi, I'm Don Hatfield from Intrepid Control Systems, and I'm presenting the wireless BMS solution from Intrepid Control Systems. Come and see us in this demo at booth 4600 at the battery show. And also Analog Devices will be there as well. We'd be happy to talk to you and help you with your solution.
Foreign automakers have been getting clobbered in China in recent years, but things are starting to turn around for two automakers. Through the first 8 months of the year, Toyota's sales in China are up 6%, putting it on track to post its first increase in China in 4 years. The automaker is winning customers back with its hybrids and new low-cost, locally produced EVs. But while its sales have improved, the price war in China is eating into Toyota's profits. Its average profit per car declined from about $1,800 in 2021 to just over $1,000 last year. But one of the models that has been a hit with Chinese customers is its BZ3X compact crossover, which starts at $15 grand. Toyota just launched the right-hand drive version in Hong Kong and Macau, but it's getting a hefty price increase. The model will start at $33,100 in Macau, while pricing for Hong Kong isn't confirmed yet. However, the right-hand drive models come with a bigger battery than the base version sold in mainland China. They're also more expensive because of import taxation and the limited scale of right-hand drive production. The other automaker that's turning things around in China is General Motors. Its second quarter sales were up 20%, which is its biggest increase in quarterly sales in 4 years. And now it's launching its first vehicle on an all-new platform that it developed with its joint venture partner, SAIC, the Buick Electra L7. It's a mid-size, range-extended sedan that's powered by a 1.5-liter turbocharged engine, a 252-kilowatt electric motor, and a 40-kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery pack. The model has an all-electric range of 302 kilometers, or 188 miles, and a total range of 1,420 kilometers, or 882 miles. The Electra L7 starts around $24,000. Porsche says that it's considering merging its digital and engineering divisions together. It claims the move is to advance the development of technology and customer experiences. But you should also know from watching our reports that Porsche is struggling financially, and a consolidation of digital and engineering will help cut costs and allow the single division to operate more efficiently. No doubt expertise from both parts of the company were involved in the new display tech that was just revealed today for the new Cayenne Electric. We'll provide a link if you'd like to check out more of that interior. Digital Lidar is emerging as the critical technology behind the global rollout of Robotaxis. As 2025 marks the first year of large-scale Robotaxi commercialization, nearly every major operator in China, from Pony AI to WeRide to Baidu's Apollo Go and Uber, is adopting solid-state LiDAR systems for mass production. Another company at the center of this is RoboSense, who says about 90% of robotaxi fleets worldwide now use solid-state LiDAR, and nearly all are planning upgrades to high line count digital systems. Unlike older mechanical sensors, RoboSense's digital LiDAR delivers faster processing, higher precision, and full 360-degree coverage. Executives say success now hinges on the ability to mass-produce the LiDAR at automotive scale. And attention to all our Patreon and YouTube members. At 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time this afternoon, John and I will be going live to answer your questions. You can ask them directly during the Q&A, or you can send them in early. Just go to the Post tab on YouTube or on Patreon and submit them that way. We really like hearing directly from you, and it's a lot of fun for us to scramble to get the answers. So, we hope to see you then. And that wraps up today's show. Thanks for watching Autoline Daily.
Autoline Daily is brought to you by Alex Partners, when it really matters. CSP, the Composites Solution Partner. Intrepid Control Systems, over-the-air engineering, boost your game. And thanks to the following YouTube and Patreon members.
At CSP, we work with OEM engineers across the country on their journeys to lighter, safer, and more eco-friendly vehicles. Learn more at thecsp.com.
We act, we grow, we transform, we protect, we rescue. In moments that define the future, we are the partner you can trust. Alex Partners, when it really matters.